Oh God, what's going on? They've just crashed. Who are all these people walking towards me? Why is that guy running like that? Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nacht der Untoten. Today we are doing a challenge, and it is called the No Pack Challenge. Now I know before any of you sit there and say, oh well, that's just simply Nacht der Untoten. No. This is Black Ops 3 Nacht der Untoten. And top it off, I also have the old war weaponry here on the walls. I just figured it was fitting, okay? I just figured it was fitting. Alright. Yeah, you know, this map brings back a lot of memories. Not my favorite map. Haven't properly played it in a while. Highest round's about 8. So, we're gonna see if we can get at least 12 without these weapons being packed, alright? So we're pretty much just playing original King here. So I've probably told you this story a million times, but for some of those new viewers out there, let me take you back to about 2011, 2012, one of those times where I was a young kid playing Call of Duty World at War for the first time, the grittiest and my all-time favorite campaign ever. I finished playing the campaign and I was greeted with this. I woke up with that scene and I was like, oh, this is a bit weird. I walked around the map like this going, what in the Sam heck? There is a weapon on the wall. This is strange. These zombie things are breaking in, slice, kill. Not really my thing. Went to bed. Came back a week or so later when my friend decided to come over and stay the night, and he was like, "Oh, let's play the World at War campaign." So you gotta think about this for a second. Black Ops 2 had pretty much just came out. It was 2012. It was all the rage. It was massive. Everything was massive about it. Okay. I was watching Vanos play it and all that. Wasn't really into the zombie sort of era yet. Didn't really have any interest in it. So we played the World at War campaign, and we finished it. We finished it in a day, okay? And it was maybe like 9:30 at night. It was maybe about 9:30 at night, and you know, we got here. We got here again. This was it. We spawned in here, and I'm like, you know, let's do it, man. He was like, oh, you know, what really is this? You know, zombies. That kind of seems weird. I remember loading in at like 9:30 at night and being really scared from this, just because of the eeriness, you know, not just because of this music box thing that turns on and off and plays the background music, but also because of just the ambience of it. Like, listen, point proven. So that was it, man. That was my introduction to zombies, and we would go ahead. We wouldn't even go upstairs. We wouldn't even make it upstairs. We'd box and we'd sit here. And we'd get round 7 or 8 every time. Never get past that. As soon as the zombies started running, that was it. You know, one or two more rounds, we're dead. I think mainly that was simply just a skill issue back then, but you know. Anyway, that started my my zombies addiction. So what ended up happening was I was like, Dad, please, can I get Black Ops 2? Can I get Black Ops 2? He said, yes, sure. We got Black Ops 2, and I was introduced to Transit, Farm, and Town. And they were my first real zombie maps that I ever played. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, whoa, hang on a second. You've missed an entire game. Yes, I did. I did. For a week. That is exactly what I want, actually. Oh, okay. We just got a new pistol. Yeah, whatever. So, I went ahead and started playing Black Ops 2. And the very first thing I did was I jumped out the game, you know, and I loaded straight into Transit to play Transit for the very first time. And it was great. It was my first proper introduction to zombies. And I played it for about a week, and then I was starting to see old videos, old videos, crazy, right? 2 years old videos of Black Ops, the very first one, with Kino and all that. And not to mention, I was a bit of a campaign fanatic there. I really liked story, and I actually had no idea about the progression from this game, which leads into Black Ops, which leads to Black Ops 2. So, I mainly played it for the campaign, but the zombies were there. So, when I went and got Black Ops, I literally just played Kino 5's Dead Ops Arcade. Okay? Now you might be wondering, well, hang on a second, there's DLCs for all these games, you know, you got Verrückt, Giant, Chino Numa, all the above for World at War, you've got Ascension and all that stuff, Moon for Black Ops, you've got Buried, Mob of the Dead and all that, which was absolutely massive at the time for BO2. Why aren't you playing that? And I'll give you a little simple answer. I didn't have internet, and I couldn't buy anything. It was really a big thing to be able to have the console hooked up to the internet to like download updates and stuff like that, which never really happened. So yeah, I basically played the base maps, and it was only later on, you know, that I actually got the maps. But in the meantime, my uncle actually ended up buying all the maps over at his place because he's a zombie player, and he still is to this day. Yeah, so that was it, man. For God's sakes, why am I getting dog water weaponry? But yeah, that was it. That was the story of my life right there. That was it, dude. It's just a better weapon, and I'm getting all these crap splash damage looking ones, dude, and I don't like it. But yeah, that was my introduction to zombies, and I ended up getting very addicted to it. I used to play it every morning before school, as you've probably heard. So yeah, a little backstory there for you. What was yours, if you've had one? A lot of people don't understand that COD era of World at War, Black Ops 2 it can be very nostalgic because it, in reality, was probably the peak golden era of Call of Duty. Whatever the hell you want to call Call of Duty now, it is not Call of Duty, it is woke Call of Duty. It is awful. It is plain right boring, crap, poorly produced, slop, basically, dedicated to Warzone. And why add health bars to zombies and all that, dude? Like, it was really stupid. Really stupid. I don't think there's an even less stupid thing besides that. I'm not a fan of it. You might be, but I sure shit am not. Now let's get this trench gun and go do some business. Oh yeah. Trench gun. I've missed you, my trench gun. I absolutely love this weapon. Probably my favorite weapon. Come think about it. What actually is the best war weapon on this map? I think it's the STG-44, which is upstairs over there. I think that's the best war weapon. We're excluding the sniper rifle. Okay. Wonder what that's actually going to be. It's probably going to be the latest because I couldn't import it. Who knows? Anyway, so strat. The strat. The big fat strat on the cat. Whoa. We're gonna buy up here. And we're going to probably end up sitting in this corner for the majority. Wow, really? I'll probably buy that also. Because training up here and whatnot is awful. Really awful. Unless you get it right. The bar. Yeah, I don't know, dude. This is a really cool map. I always would have liked it to go out there. I reckon that would have been cool, but... First map, dude. First map ever. I like it. I still like it. It's not my favorite. Yay! The STG-44. I don't know if I'm going to get that. I'll probably hold out with this trench gun for a bit, but we're going to try and push around 10 to 12, okay? Just to beat my all-time record. Another thing I would like to mention is, so my original idea for videos on my main channel is, or was, to do the original style zombies. The original, not zombies, the original style gameplay commentary things. And that consisted of sitting down, recording gameplay, having small cuts here and there, and uploading it. And the concept of that was so that you could put this on while you do your homework, come back from school, want to chill, and you're not met with all these flashy doodads. But I've decided to, as you know, turn my main channel into a review channel on topics, movies, games. And I'm loving that so far. But it's also nice to come over to this channel and do what I originally was able to do with any game and anything. I have a few games I want to play. I'm just sort of addicted to zombies again, so I'm sort of playing a few maps. I'm revisiting some of the old maps, and I'm just having a good time. I might pull a little cheeky stream in someday, so that you're able to really get the full experience, and we'll play every single map. We'll see if we can beat all the rounds that we're gonna do. So yeah, that's my plan as of right now. I think that it would be very awesome to do that, and I'd like to see your thoughts. We still have a few games to play. Like, I want to play. I want to play all the original Half-Lives. I want to play Dying Light the Beast. I would like to play all the Resident Evils, every single one of them, because I bought every single one of them, so it would kind of be a shame to have that go to waste. I would like to revisit some of the old classic games that I used to play, some strategy games like maybe Gates of Hell or something like that. Do a Conquest campaign or something like that, I don't know yet. But yeah, there's a lot of potential for this channel, and I just sort of want to make it a wide variety of games, you know, that can be interesting. That you all enjoy. And that means you can suggest them too, by the way. It's not just me coming up with them, but as of right now, sitting at 505 subs, I'll be suggesting as well. But I can't wait to see. And videos 3 times per week, even better. Whoa, I just died. Anyway, that's that. Should we box yet? I don't know. I think maybe we'll just hold out on it until the trench gun becomes absolutely useless. I might just invest in just opening up that last piece here. Sometimes people say, hey, don't do that, but shouldn't really matter. Is it still dripping? Drip? Drip. Yes, it is. Springfield! Who's gonna pick up the Springfield? That'd be so stupid. Oh, imagine if I did that Springfield only challenge. There's so much replayability when you get into playing zombies. Like, you could do pistol only, you could do one perk only, you could do grenades only. That would be absolutely crazy to do. Or knife only, or, you know. There's tons of things you can do on zombie maps as a challenge, and I love that. And it can be any map you want. Any map. Any map at all. Wow. Well, I love it. I love playing zombies. It's very low stress. You don't even have to have friends to play it. Not that I have any anyway, but that doesn't matter. Okay, trench gun's getting a little sloppy here. We got 2 more rounds, 3 more rounds, and I'll beat my record on this map, which is fantastic. Oh, shows up. The only problem I face when it comes to this without perks is at this point in time, you probably want to have at least Juggernog and more likely double tap something to be on your way to be getting speed cola. But this is what I mean, dude. I think training in here is probably the best. Yeah, this is all he is. This is the big train spot. 2, 3, 4. Massive. Get out of there! This is probably the best weapon, the 42 right here. The Browning's not bad, but I'll tell you why, and it's because of this reload time here. Okay. Carries a 125 and the reload time's way better, so we'll probably ditch this Browning, but I'll use it all the way down to its 0. All the way down to its 0 here. So as soon as you start reloading this thing, look. You know what I mean? It takes too long. It takes way too long. We don't want that. At all. Started working on No I'm Not a Human as a film the other day. And have been working on green screening. We were originally going to use the back door out over that way as the filming, but because my parents are leaving and this whole house is going, I don't really have that option as of right now. So I'm very limited to recording and filming and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it right now. So we had to improvise and get a green screen. A big green screen. So I've been trying to make it look really realistic. I don't exactly have a background yet, but getting there. Getting there. I've just been throwing images under and sort of learning how to do everything. That's it. Anyway, here we are, round 7. I may or may not sit upstairs in the... nah. If I sit up in that corner, I'm just gonna get wrecked, slimed, man. I know it for a fact. I know for a fact that that's gonna happen. So I absolutely know that it is going to happen if I were to do that. So we're just gonna focus on keeping this barrier and that barrier in play, and see what's ready. He'll be able to get to me by the time this is reloaded. Oh, max ammo. I'm not gonna even reload this. Oh, double points. I think it might be nice to have the ray gun as a secondary, I'm not gonna lie with you. So we have one gun, one LMG, and then we have the ray gun. I think that's probably the best duo we can possibly ask for at this point. Oh, really spongy these weapons. I have the worst voice cracks today. Come on, man. You're 22. What's going on here? I don't know. Uh-oh. Go away! Okay. Ooh. Close. Let's just do a little bit of spinning. See if we can't get something decent. Or a replacement. Guess a 1911. Monkeys would be nice. The box is in my favor today. Look at that. I asked for the ray gun, I got the ray gun. What are the odds of that? Usually quite low. I did say usually, right? Go away, foul creature. Could have thrown it to the left. See, look at that. Real quick reload time. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want there. A lot of points, by the way. The only problem with these and getting stuff out of the box is you gotta rely on max ammo to get ammunition. That is the only problem you face. That's why it's always technically good to have a wall weapon. Even if you can pack it and it's like an arm and a leg to refill the ammo. Just because you have the ability to do such makes it far better than one that you can't get and you rely on drops. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're done. Significantly easier than what I remember. Maybe it was just because I played the campaign on veteran. Whoa! Where did you come from? Break through that door. I didn't even hear him. That could be the case. Could be because I played the World at War campaign on veteran. Come to think about it. And there was like, back in the day when you went ahead and you completed the campaign on the hardest difficulty, it would actually go off of for zombies as well. Pretty sure that was World at War. I'm pretty sure, pretty damn sure about that. I am pretty damn positive about that one. No! What am I doing? I thought it was 4. Oh. That is actually stupid. Well, that's what you get for having 3 hours of sleep and thinking that the grenade was cooked on 3 seconds.